we'll see different teams getting into the circle. Now we're gonna see a little bit how the teams are doing so far. We still have 2 more games to go. Both of them will be a wrangle. Are they still have the stamina to keep up? Well, Crazy Dog's still being crazy. Look how happy they are. Trio, Trong, Rong, and Pharaoh. So happy. At the same time, somebody is super shy in the camera.
No.
Oh,
not.
that's
Oh,
a killer
yeah.
smile. There you go.
That is
So,
indeed a
looking
killer's
good.
brow.
Yep,
Crazy
Wrong.
Dog wrong. Ooh. He's got a pretty nice stats here. 0.75 KD overall, but still, overall in general, I feel like Crazy Dog's got the best mentality here. Being happy, being positively, mentally, what was it called? Sorry, PMA is called positive mental attitude. So having a positive attitude and positive mind is going to be very helpful in this kind of situations.
But at the same time, we're looking at Bad Noah, Namshi, PVPN, as well as iBoy. Looking at the other side, we have Junior Talent at the far side here. We have Arian and we have Miss Far on the right. Far right, yeah,
right.
Trex and Ngah in between them. And it seems like they're trying to discuss something, probably just to relax a bit, to get the focus they need, because they're really kind of not performing for the last game.
Like first game they're doing fine.
Yep.
Second game was a little bit unfortunate because they were just pincered by 2 teams here. And what really caught me off guard was that decision to just let it slide completely by, of course, Team WoW Esports was just, oh my god, that was just super shocking. Like, they could have just joined that fight and just go bananas, but they just ignored it, which is also a smart position because it's only the early phase and we're always looking forward to go for the placements here. So most of the teams have not played aggressively in Sandhawk. Hopefully in Erangel here, where we've talked about a meta as well. I think I talked a bit Contra early on. Erangel is the kind of map where you can play aggressive early on because everyone is still busy looting. The circle is big. There's a lot of exit entry points throughout the entire circle, except for the military side. So in this regards, it comes down to what kind of gameplays are we going to see? What are you expecting to see here from
Okay,
Military
one
Trio?
thing that I noticed that Victim team, nobody is actually looking at them. Hi Stu. Hi Stu.
Yeah, we all know what's happening.
Okay, anyhow, talking about Victim again, Banyu
Uh-huh.
was among the most, I would say, silent killer back then because nobody actually noticed him when he actually scout for stuff and he do his job right. But anyhow, we're gonna go straight to the third game. Flying off, taking off on the plane. Let's go, Terrence.
And of course, flying off onto the Erangel map itself here, the most traditional default map of the game itself. Erangel is a 8x8 kilometers map here in diameters or whatever meters here, geometry and algorithm here is one of the biggest maps of for sure. And the land area is covered by 51% and total amount of towns, which is going to be 16 towns here. But not to mention as well, they have a lot of major cities compared to every other town here.
That's the thing. It has the least town in the biggest map, but at the same time, they have a lot of small huts. I think some of the team kind of dodge all these big towns, is just go for the huts. And look at the map now. They're cutting across to, I think a lot of people might gonna drop by military base though, obviously.
It might be a military base game here, but some teams actually love the Georgia Pool area because considering that Georgia Pool is like, when we mentioned about how little towns they have, but speaking of a little town doesn't mean the town is not big. Jirjapol is one of the biggest town in the game, followed by Yasnaya itself. And it can be divided in terms of 3 squads loot, which is the north section of Jirjapol, southwest section with the housing area, and the containers area onto Jirjapol itself. So this map itself is really kind of decided between the plays here, or some teams may consider dropping to Milton.
The thing is, I have a feeling the circle gonna be up in the north.
It might be.
Usually, maybe around Yasnaya Bridge there. Usually, it loves to go that where nobody dropped. But hopefully, I didn't jinx it. But anyhow,
it might happen.
I do see when there's no RRQ, Team Secret is one of the teams that kind of like to camp or started off in Pochinki. But there's a lot of teams there. We have Illuminate at around the school area, while VIP is dropping. Maybe this time I didn't jinx it. So it might ended up in ruins, hopefully. But maybe in the upper north still, we have shooting range in that area.
Okay, we might see a mountain battle as well, which is the southeast area of the hospital potentially, which we know that some of these teams prioritize that vantage point here. That place has one of the best vantage points for position for vantage or information scouting is the best here. However, Yudu Gang gonna be taking the hospital for himself. They are very close to South George here, but VIP squad again taking the apartments area, dead center of the map.
Yeah, we have VIP and Bat is sharing one compound in the school area,
Mhm.
but I don't think they're gonna fight anytime soon. Just trying to loot up as fast as possible. While Golden is a bit spread, but nobody contesting this area from them. It seems like everything from Joshua is kind of quiet for the time being, kind
Mhm.
of having peaceful moment. But I do see Near is already up on the vehicle.
One thing about Golden
Oh,
Cat,
look at that! His head is kind of pop up.
yeah,
On
it's a
the roof.
unicorn.
Yep,
It's a dinosaur unicorn.
Dinocorn.
It's a dinocorn with a mohawk.
Well, wait, we can't call it Dinocorn now. It's
Uh,
really cool
I don't know.
with the
It's
butterfly
super
at the
cool.
back. But anyhow, he already got
It's
an
kinda cute.
M4, and I think it's WoW also don't have anything to be contested. That's the thing about Wrangle map. It's
Mhm.
kind of hard to see early fights
Yeah,
because
exactly.
it's too big and huge.
People tend to stock up rather early and then just
Mhm.
traverse into the middle of the circle. However, some teams may consider the first circle battle where they actually catch out a couple rotations. In this case here, we did notice a lot of people actually jumping to the military. We wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of breach camps early on just to rack up some of the kills here. But Evo is actually taking the objective to actually go towards Milta Factory's housing area. They might consider rotating from the east side, entering from the north side, which is a very long, huge rotation. But it's definitely the safer spot because not many people actually go there.
Oh well, that's true. And one side here we have Team Secret. Nobody is actually dropping by Pochinki unless it's RRQ, which is not in the game right now. That's
Mhm.
why they kind of okay at the time being. While we have everybody on the vehicle is the Team Crazy Dog. It seems like Faro is the one being left behind. I don't know how his HP got very low at this point.
Maybe he got tagged up pretty hard a little bit here, but still hold that thought for now.
Junior
Milta
Talon and
Factory.
Evos facing face to face.
Wow, very early aggression here. Evos, they are in a choke spot here. They have the vehicles here. They're going to be scouting onto the military factory here, but
They
they
didn't
definitely
see
here.
Aaron. They
They
didn't see Aaron just now.
They definitely scout one here. Jackhead is thinking about fighting here. They're rotating in. Here, Nga's gonna be taking from the outskirts here to try and stop Jackhead's rotation here. But look at this, Evos. Jixie's gonna be wrapping around from behind here. They want to join this fight. Nga taking a lot of damage here, and Nga gets taken out. The first one out from the side of Junior Talent here. They are in some trouble here. Evos,
Yeah,
they want to crash in here with the bike.
I don't see Trix and Misfire anywhere anytime soon. And there goes. Both of them
Okay.
have to bow down. Aaron is kind of being bombed out, and there's no way he can survive this. There goes two of Junior Talents. Misfire and Trix is not in this area of compound currently.
Looks like Junior Talent might have actually taken Muta Power for themselves here. 2 in Muta Factory, 2 on Muta Power, which is very efficient in terms of looting full loot.
But when there's another team, you have to back them off first. I think it's a very risky move just to survive till the end of it. It's still early in the game. You know how huge this map is. They need all the men they can get so they get more field of vision.
Exactly here. But speaking of which, Illuminate will be taking on the Razak area as well. They have a lot of positions they can actually mark on here. People rotating from the east side, from the west, from the south as well, or even the north. They can have a lot of multiple entries or exit strategies here if they want to play this here.
Exactly. Oh, this is an open field, but Onyx is driving it happily. Nobody is actually in this nearby
Yeah.
or gonna bomb into the end in time soon. But I'm kind of curious what are the other teams are looting at. And we can see the loot is not really good at Nick, but seems doing still okay. He still need to upgrade at least that helmet though. It's really risky for them to go straight in the vehicle and running. But I like how they do this. They get into the vehicle, just not stay in one spot yet.
And they just like loot out one by one here to try and steal up, reduce some of the economy in the outskirts here. But what's interesting, like I said, yeah, Junior Talent splitting their forces here, 2 in Milta Factory, 2 in Milta Power himself. And Evos knows this. They are going to be applying the pressure. They do not want to give any kind of leeway from Junior Talent because if you drop into this 2 compound, it's super hard to secure vehicles because you are too deep committed into the tower. But Trixinity, they are going to back off instead really quickly here.
I'm not I think they already engaged before because you can see how low HP Trix is.
Oh, no.
Even so, but Jixie still not gonna give that up. While Eva's trying to pressure them as much as possible, still grabbing the loot at the same time. While Miss Far is quite far there. As we can see, she's really live up her name here.
Very far.
Very far. But anyhow, the circle is closing for the first one. We're gonna see who gonna get caught up in the blue zone and expose
Wow.
themselves just to get into the safety.
This is not looking too good from side Junior Talent. They've stolen their
Purple.
vehicle as well. However, yes, Naya is going to be occupied by Purple Mood as well as a Crazy Dog here. Purple Mood pressing the advancements here from the south side here. They're going to be applying pressure towards the 6 houses of Crazy Dog, but Crazy Dog, they don't have the helmets to challenge this. I don't
But
think they should.
I don't think Purple Moon has any information where wrong exactly is
Mhm.
right now, and he's waiting for the right moment with the right vision to straight getting the kills. But even so, I think they're gonna bail out for the time being, just gonna back off for a Purple Moon just to play safe. Still too early to die or engage. You don't want to outsource yourself in economy wise.
Mhm.
It's a bit risky.
And speaking of which here, Crazy Dog, they have need those loots here, and yes, Sniper is not forgiving in terms of loots because the apartment section is rather diverse in their loots here, so they need to climb multiple levels before actually finishing the entire apartment. That's going to be a long rotation or movements here coming from the team, but Bigatron, they are going to be securing the
Oh,
Novo
well,
area here.
yeah, I don't think they have problem with the vehicles
Mhm.
going on. I think probably each one of them get one.
Mhm.
And while we're having pure skills like usual, they're gonna camp out for the first few minutes till they got kind of a secure loot as well as a good position. Then only they're gonna pick the fight.
But
Anyhow, Jasper, doing great with this song going on.
yeah,
Just going
he's
for scout.
he's going on a vacation.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
a road
relaxed.
trip.
But in
Yeah.
a very risky way, which we don't have vest level 2 at least. He doesn't have it. Only level 1 helmet and vest on his body. But anyhow,
One thing really nice about what Purple Moon is doing now is that they're actually sending him as a scout ahead
Yep.
to find the best position possible for
yeah,
them
that's
to
what
camp.
they have been doing. If you've seen the Thailand players play, that's how they do it. Usually, 2 or 1 player gonna scout very fast if they got the vehicles just to scout which area is not looted yet. Then they're gonna give the information. Then only they're gonna go all together at one place and camp there if it's a good position and campsite. And now Wrong is doing okay so far, but they're kind of at the edge of the circle. I still think they have a long way to go to get right into the area. I think is around what was
The west side of the map.
yeah, the west,
Yeah.
a little bit west.
little bit west of
It's
the entire
central,
circle.
central and a bit west
Yeah.
to the map.
But that's the thing, you know, like the north section of the map itself is super hard to fight without vehicles because there are a lot of open fields past Yasnaya Bridge or north side, which is Severny here. A lot of open fields. Unless you make it past towards the shooting range, everything's going to be fine. But before that, it's really hard. It's really risky. It's out and open. Same goes for the quarry here, but looks like the circle might be centering on towards maybe... Where is it? Oh, yep, I called it. The mountain areas.
Well, it might ended up in Georgetown. We don't know yet, but it seems like they have to fight in the mountain area. Look at how the migration started. Look at WoW, BTR, and NRG. They are so far.
Oh,
they
no.
have to go through the bridge. I think somebody might camp there
I
and
don't
might
know,
just get a kill or two.
Megatron and WoW going to be in a very, very awkward position because they are going to be rotate. They took a late circle for themselves, but the
Ooh, this is a night loot. This is really the loot that you're worth dying for. But it's in
Hey.
an open field. You have to remember
Ooh,
that
mama.
field is so risky to take it. But they do want it. If they really need this. They really, whoever gets the AWM
No.
really is the king of the jungle now.
Yeah, King of the Jungle, you know, George of the Jungle, yeah.
Oh, well, it works too. You get what I mean?
yeah.
Look at that. How BTR crossing the bridge is kind of giving their position off to team, if I'm not mistaken,
Wow.
WoW just now.
Yeah, but that's the thing, you know, I'm surprised that WoW actually ignored Bigatron, but still Bigatron a little bit late to the party here, but they managed to cross this bridge safely here. So this is going to be a-okay for them. They have a couple of cars to work with. So it's only the second circle. They can still potentially find a really nice compound for them to actually
Well,
camp here.
they're
Maybe.
probably just trying to play safe for the convoys to just go hit and run first, while at the same time, the same goes for NRG. Everybody go with a convoy now just to be fast and be safe and just get whatever position they want to. While the best position they have right now is golden. They're waiting for it.
Okay.
I don't know what their loot are, but I do hope they at least have pretty decent scope.
Okay, Golden Cat has been stepping up for these past two games here. However, Evos, they've lost one guy here. They're going to be going up against Team Secret. Team Secret is getting into the yellow minion house here. They're going to try and fight this here. Evos, they have one man down here. Jacket's the only one here. He's going to be spraying through the top here. Is he going to go alive here? His teammates nowhere to provide the power here. Steel 9K tags in up pretty hard, but his helmet is sticking out to the window. Team Secret, they can push if they want to. Evos, they've just regrouped with their teams here. They're going to try and pick up the members from the box. But look at this. Steel 9K from bottom side. They want to push this, but playing it very patient here. The smoke here trying to salvage the
trying to
team.
help it. Yeah, he's trying to just blind the enemy team temporarily, but Evos is gonna
Oh,
go in.
no.
They're gonna rush in. Jaxil trying to get the right position just to go in.
Evos,
Aura
Evos,
trying to buy-
pew
is
pew,
it-
run.
Is it gonna hit? Nope, it didn't hit. There goes Jackson. Got the signal of initiation. Goes straight right into the Zinbi. Zin is having a hard time healing himself, but it seems like they got pinned down. Big pressure so bad. Aura hitting everybody in the way. It seems like Zinbi have to obey whatever that is taking
again
over.
is all by himself, and they get destroyed as Evos takes this very convincingly. But
Did you
Pew
saw
Pew,
that? But exactly, Aura actually toss off the bomb. That kind of signaling for Jaxo to just run in.
Exactly, that was
That's
so
that's the
smart.
moment. That was the
so
moment.
smart. Like you said, the bomb immediately after it exploded, it masked the footsteps of Evos pushing
Exactly.
in. And Secret, like the timing was just unfortunate here. You can see Biu almost taking the nades to toss it back into its Evos, but Evos is just too good in that regard. And it's understandable why they didn't want to commit, because Evos was only two men. They didn't know the entire position of the rest of the members from Evos. But that bought so much time from the side of Evos to regroup and just take
You
that
know
right
what
back.
that bomb did? That bomb actually make everybody get out of the compound and have to expose themselves wherever they are. That was a huge bomb that back then, and giving up the opportunity for the side flanks to go in. But anyhow, we're looking back at the game. Crazy Dog Wrong is doing some scouting. They all are in a convoy again. But look at that position for Golden Cats though. There are in the back. Look at the
Oh,
scope.
wow.
Oh, that's amazing.
Wow, this
he
is-
just get the best vision ever.
Golden Cat reminds me of RRQ right now. Like G9 is always the only guy who's scouting ahead here, but sending one guy to scout ahead and the rest of the guys from the top side is
they're walking
amazing.
right
But
into
Crazy
another
Dog.
That's so risky, and Wrong was being left behind. Maybe got pinned down by Illuminate. He's kind of slammed there. It seems like his teammate might have to abandon him, and he'll be the sacrificial lamb at this point.
This is going to be a tough one here. As Crazy Dog loses a member here, Amjon going to finish him
He's
off.
so
And yeah, he's gone.
Oh,
He's dead.
there's it.
Yep.
With that Molotov.
Bye-bye.
That's the end of it. I'm just still trying to secure it with a couple of tabs, but there's nobody to aim for. Anyhow, Bat is making a move finally. Going in at the front. I think there's two person and the other two at the back. Anyhow, they might giving up their position to Illuminate as well as the other team.
And Illuminate, they're going to be securing the compound for themselves. But this is the first time we see Illuminate not taking the high vantage point here, and Golden Cat taking it here. And interesting enough, like first two days, right? I had a discussion. Some of the Thai teams, especially RQ, mentioned that Golden Cat is actually pretty strong, but they didn't just stand out too much in the previous 2 days here. Today, they're standing out a lot here, and they're doing a little bit similar strats coming from RQ as well. The Thai teams kind of have similar strats between each other, and I'm looking forward to see
that's the
how
thing.
they
They
bring the
have
table.
very similar strat, but the difference is how their formation is made. That's it.
Oh,
Oh, there
no.
goes Golden. Kind of bummed out with that damage done. But anyhow, still trying to hold it in. Multiple bombs being tossed, grenades being exploded here and there. Evo's trying to come up from the flank. It's Foxa.
Yep.
Yeah, I cannot read it. It's too far
And
from
of
me.
course here the circle is going to be the great migration here, because Golden Cat, they are on the high ground here on the mountain itself, but everyone is going to be forced down towards the open fields of Gatka itself. Golden Cat Nier is all by himself here. He does have the buggy, but he may turn tails and run here, which he will exactly do that, because the team has called, made the sound, rotate away, find a really nice space here.
Bat being left behind there. They maybe just don't want to commit to it just with the smokes going on. But I think he's trying
That's the
to
thing.
crawl his way out. Trying
That's-
to scout, just maybe scouting.
That's the thing. Nicely done by Nier though. Like he actually committed so much, actually baited out so much utilities from the side of Bat. This is not going to be very good from the side of Bat here. However, off the mat, Bigatron getting a couple nice tags here towards Pure Skill here. Can they finish off the guys from Pure Skill? That's the only question here, because they look another one as well. Pure Skill,
Yeah,
they're looping
Fox,
people.
They still want that chicken, didn't hunger for it. But anyhow,
Oh,
Pure
no.
Skill is trying to make something out of it. Few is kind of in a pain, but nobody can actually help him. Walls kind of apart too. They kind of struggle in this situation. Bigatron gonna pin them down and pressure him. At the same time, on the other side of the map, we have Crazy Dogs also on the run. Might kill Steel here if they want to.
But looking at here, you can see everybody knows Gatka Ditch are the most strategic position in the entire map for this region here. And they are fighting for it. Bigatron is thinking of clearing it here. They're going to be challenging everyone here. Pure Skill, they're locked one. Are they going to go for more? Bigatron, they're looking for more kills here.
Bigatron is showing how they're the one to dominate this area and this compound, not giving up for everybody who passed by. They're really making it a run. I'm surprised how ballsy they are playing is.
Exactly. There's just so much cover on the Gatka Ditch here where there's just unable to contest them because the only people who can really
Oh.
take much damage would be the high up
Phew.
mountain. But that's
Phew.
about it.
Few is struggling. Few is really in the need of help of Waltz, which is kind of hesitating to go in or not. But I think he kind of have to say goodbye very soon.
Oh no. Anik, Purple Moon's rotating as well, but Evos,
They're
they've
gonna
gotten
ditch,
2 kills
yeah.
on Oro and Jaxi as well. Evos leading the kill score here. Can Evos continue to get more kills? That's going to be a question we going to answer later on, but the third circle is going to be moving in 15 seconds. You can see the teams already migrating into the circle. Onyx taking a shield pill, Evos as well, making sure their compound is safe and sound.
They're trying to get the right picks of fights, not to waste any of their swords. But it seems like Oni is not contesting with anybody except for Evos, who is trying to get as much kill as possible. We can see how they are leading the chart right now for the kills and going for golden. They do want this high mountain position. They don't want to give up the good position for the other team. It seems like Evos is contesting and trying to be the contender for that higher mountain view.
Oh no, you can see the long range shots are coming in here. BAT getting a lot of heavy fire from the side of WoW here. First time you're going to see WoW playing super aggressive here, but they are going to be securing the Wizard Tower on towards the southwest corner of the Gatka field here. But now, not going to be able to get a couple nice attacks here, but economically damage here, they have done a lot here.
But anyhow, it was too far for them to get for JRX. It's a long shot, but he tried anyhow. Just trying to go away. They really need to move to get into a better position. They realize that they're kind of in the middle of nowhere right now. Even though it's a very good, not so bad position, but it's kind of an open field, if you can see.
This is crazy. This is really, really risky here. BAT, they're going to go for a couple attacks here. BAT, they're out in the open.
But anyhow, it's still a long shot, as we can see. But if it hits the tap, then damn nice for the controlling by the team.
Oh no.
Of wow.
They know.
He's trying to scout.
They know.
He's the scout. He's the leader. He needs to make the call. Are they gonna go and commit to the fight? And the other side, we have PLM trying to get Purple Moon NRG. Is still on top of the mountain. Oh, look at how the shrink of the circle gets so far back. Have to struggle all the way around it. And seems like VIP is gonna bomb with team number 7.
And as of now here, Purple Moon, they've gotten a compound for itself. Golden Cat found themselves a really nice spot as well. NRG with this M24 here. Going to go look for a couple shots here. Megatron, they don't know where these shots are coming from here. NRG, they're looking for more. Maven got one shot in.
They are in the middle of an open field. Multiple angle war gonna be shot at through them. And it seems that Illuminate got them pinned down. At the same time, we have Bigatron and Golden, which is kind of separated near, and it seems like he's a bit far. Not so near how the punch works in this game.
Huh?
Yeah, that's very irony though.
Speaking of Titanic here, this is going to be a sunken ship because why? NRG, they have a great position in terms of mountain, but the circle is not exactly favoring them on towards the edge because multiple teams can still flank them from the south, from the west, from the east. But hold that thought for now. VIP Jumper, they know that the people here, they are going to pass by as of now.
Oh,
Jumper, your head is sticking out.
So much. That tap out of nowhere. Multiple shots
your head
from
is sticking
different
out.
angles. He's too much for Jumper to handle it alone. They really have to drive out from the compound. It was too risky in the middle of a field.
Their head is sticking out. They might have gotten headshot just like that. However,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, speaking of headshot here, that is exactly what happened as WoW catches up Haikal here, and that is going to be a dead Haikal for sure.
Takanome is not giving any chance of survival, letting up. There goes Crazy Dog Trong, getting the kills right in front of him. I don't know, well, there's too many people at one spot and it's a different angle, that's the thing. You can't see something, but some teams can see you, even though in the same compound. And Bigatron being pinged down by Victim, there's the pressure being applied. While the other side of the map, we have a lot going on.
This is so smart coming from Victim. Like, they know how important cars are now. I think a few days back, nobody is opted to shoot tires now. Now they're focusing on just breaking the tires, denying the mobility from some of these teams is going to be the smart play here. And that's exactly what they need to do. However,
you don't
look
have
at this.
to. You don't have to just aim for the heads. You have to aim for the tire first because it's impossible to kill until you stop the vehicle.
Exactly. But look at this VIP. Benvi is just proning on the ground. Nobody sees him. He's all by himself. He's going to prone his way into the game to try and get a position here.
Yeah, we can see a lot of running game happening. But anyhow, still not seeing it. Vil is trying to get any vision, but he didn't see how Bigatron crawling right in front of his side.
But look at this. What he's gonna do? The circle is closing in. Crazy Dog needs to make a rush for it, but Purple Moon has the best position for the compound. They're gonna be pushed out of the zone right here. The circle's gonna closing in. Couple shots being traded here. Economical damage being traded all over the map as well. But Crazy Dog, they hear the phones here, going for the spray. Oh! That spray from David!
Holy smoke, that's amazing control just now. But anyhow, look at that migration going. Crazy Dog Strong just charging in, going for wow. Wow is being pinned down by one single person. That is Strong, but Strong, multiple angle PLM managed to get the kill still.
They're looking for more. Zoom, is he gonna get here? Wow, is taking a lot of damage here, but he makes it out alive a little bit more. As Zooms, they're gonna apply pressure. Pooper mood.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
Wow,
no, wow.
Takonome in the middle of the field. This is just so bad for him to stay there. And you know, Jasper trying to get the kill, but I don't know, at this point, any team can get the kill because we can kill still at this kind of position.
Oh, and RG does have the high ground advantage from the north side here, but look at this. Jasper, he's looking to take out some of the tires from side and Illuminate. What are they gonna do? What's next? The circle's gonna push them up. They have 1 minute to decide, but everyone is gonna be out and open here. Bigatron has the UAZ to work with, but they are split out in terms of forces right now.
At this point, Golden get the best position right on top of the field, but a little bit low. They might have to wait.
Ooh!
Look at that grenade!
Luxy, you lucky Kobe. But still, despite getting that knock here, wow, in some trouble, they're gonna make a run for it. Where's the spray? Wow, they're so low. Can they survive this here? Aura, there's a nice shot onto his Junior X, and they are gonna be in some trouble. They lose Junior X, and wow, they lost to the nade. No.
There goes Wow going down. I don't think there's gonna be anybody who gonna help him. Kemper is a bit far. But anyhow, Luxy just throwing grenade and run away. Hit and run, he says. They're trying to aim for somebody, but it seems like he's returned by the favor of Golden right across the map.
Oh no, Kapow is the only one left alive, and Kapow gets shut down from Golden Cats here.
Oh no! Right across it, they drive.
That's crazy.
They will clash each other. Name trying to pin somebody down. There's so many cars in the middle of the road. Look at that Purple Moon being pinned by NRG along the way.
Oh no, Purple Moon Zoom, he's all by himself here, scouting ahead here, but they know it's so hard to fight this here. NRG, unfortunately for him, they have two vehicles to provide cover here, but look at this. They're trying to make it into the final circle here. BAT just gave up in life here. Is he going to make a run for the car?
I have no idea. Can he make it? That's the question. There goes a bandage.
It's gotta hurt.
I don't know if he can make it at this point. Bandages is not gonna be enough.
Yep,
you need the first aid kit.
He's gone.
Oh, he's kind of.
There's no way he's gonna survive this.
He has to say no now. No, just no. He's
he doesn't have first aid.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Now we're back in the war zone where everybody's migrating. The transition is so bad for each of the teams. Look at that. BTR is changing fire across the map. They have two teams to fight across. PLM and the other side is another enemy to face up on.
They have to fight so many here. Purple Moon, they're dropping so loot. They're dropping like flies here. Bigatron is surprising the assault here. Luxy giving the cover here. They're going to be tagging the circle. NRG tagging the circle outside a little bit here. No, actually inside the circle actually. Bigatron is going to make it their way here, but the circle is going to force them out in the open here. And Golden Cat has the best position now in terms of compound. NRG, the clue crate, is it going to be enough? Malvin, he's all by himself. Can he survive this?
He's trying to get something. He is drinking an energy drink, but gonna survive at the time he rises, trying to shoot. That's spray. The Shredder's trying to get some tap here for CR. Purple Moon have to run. He's the only person surviving there. It seems like
control.
Oh, that is exactly the pixel. He hit it.
Ryzen, what an insane shot. Shuts down the guys from Purple Moon, but Bigatron getting suppressed here for staying too long there as NRG applying the pressure. 20 seconds left. Onyx rotating safely here. Is anyone going to contest Onyx? Because Evos is going to be in the vicinity to stop their pathway, but Bigatron now losing two. What's next?
Is it another Kobe going on with a hit? Oh, nearby, but it didn't hit anybody, but there goes the spray, trying to get some taps, but not clipping anybody yet. It's gonna be soon.
1 more second.
NRG being surrounded is actually BTR crawling, and it seems like everybody proning. Oni cut up in the middle. There goes one. Oni is down. Bigatron big ping down by NRG. NRG just trying to get the shield as much as possible. Cover up with a lot of vehicle entries. Isn't it? They're gonna rush in, going in. NRG, even though they are outnumbered, still going in boldly.
Very smart from Succeed there to use the QAZ to provide more cover from inside of Bigatron. However, a small mistake by not changing his seat falling into demise there as NRG shuts him down. But look at this, Luxy, they have one man down. They are going to be able to make a small compound for themselves now. They've somehow managed to crawl their way through here, but NRG having the advantages as
This
of
is
now.
an open field. Look at Team Still 6. Look how small the circle is. There goes a lot of, not a bloodbath going on. Look how big the smoke being pop out all around the corner.
Ooh. The nades here, Onyx going to be joining the party here. Evos is just ignoring this fight as of now. Same goes for Golden Cat. Very comfortable in their compound here, but this fight, the open field, Bigatron getting dive from Onyx here. He's rolling around. No, Bigatron didn't realize this as Onyx kicks them off the map. Goodbye, Bigatron.
Wow, that was a nice steal at that point. Aura trying to get the vision as soon as possible, trying to get the kills right, while Illuminate trying to crawling into the safe zone. No, Mawin making his way in with the vehicle as the cover. It seems like he's actually in the middle of a field.
That's the thing. Melvin, he's in a choke spot here. He tries to get as much frags as possible because this car is unusable right now. He's going to make a dash for
Sky.
it. Is he going to be fine?
Sky is right in front of him, but they got shielded by both of the vehicles. Vehicle fight is going on.
He's going to fight. He's going to MK kill. Can he fight this here? He's going to be a burst fire. Can he go for the tap? He does tap on Sky, but he needs a reload here. Go, no! He gets shut down instead with only 10 bullets. That's not going to be enough.
While Illuminate, Evos, and Golden getting the best position, there is Onyx Sky is the sole survivor for his team. He needs to make a run and try to play safe as much as possible.
No.
Look at how the circle drinks.
He's gonna run. Illuminate gonna be challenging now against Evos. Quick time here from Altai. Evos getting go catch up with Junket. No, he doesn't enough here. But look at this. The smokes here covering with Golden Cat. They're just proning their way through. Repeat in history like how RRQ crawled their way in through now. Doing the same thing here. Nobody realizes they're inside. They're proning. Evos.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing plays. Look how Golden is already prepared. Look how fast the circle shrink. Illuminate and Evos really need to make the mid-up in the middle of a road soon. Look how many smokes being popped out. They're waiting for the right moment to charge in. They can't wait anymore. We have less than 1 minute for the circle to go in.
Evos needs to be very careful. They have the cover to walk with, but do they have the smokes to cover this up? Because Golden Cat is ready. Illuminate Gudar is waiting there, cutting up the NCs here. They're going to go for a spray here. Gudar going for a 3 Can he catch on Jacket? Yes, he does. And now the only one left alive from the side of Evos is only one guy there.
Gudar getting the right position.
Golden Cat, what are you guys doing?
Why did they expose themselves? There's a big
Oh no!
Gudar! He's ending anybody!
Gudar!
Gudar is going berserk! He's crazy on a rampage now! This guy is wild!
He's crazy. That flank here from Gudar was amazing to watch. And Evos now 1v1 situation. No, sorry, 1 team versus 1 team situation. Evos picking up themselves here, but Illuminate, they're already spread out here. One nice Kobe is gonna destroy them. What is Evos gonna do? The circle is pushing them. Illuminate is gonna be a massacre. It's a slaughter. Evos, what can they do? Illuminate the murder. They took down 2, and Fox is the only one left alive. He's tanking the circle.
Oh, they're charging in! They're
charging in!
They're not gonna waste any more time. They're gonna get the kill! Fox trying to survive!
Gudar!
There goes the last circle. There is. He's trying to survive
this?
his own.
Can he survive? His only last match.
He needs to charge in now. Will he get a kill?
Illuminate.
It's not possible.
Illuminate the murder takes this round convincingly. Fantastic stuff from Illuminate the murder. Woo!
Wow, that was the last circle. Literally the last circle again.
No, but still fantastic work here from Gudar. That rotation, that
based on the last game.
Of course, from last side, his secret, the first one to get knocked out early on by, I think it was from, they lost against Evos early on as well. Yeah, they lost against Evos.
Again.
Yeah, which is kind of unfortunate. While on 15, 14 for VIP squad, Crazy Dog on 13, Pure Skill on 12, which is also a quite surprising factor. BAT making their way into 11, Gang, Yudu Gang on number 10, and Victim on number 9 here.
Yeah, a lot of repositioning as we can see, and we see Purple Mood at number 8, and Junior Talent kind of climb up a bit on 7th. NRG managed to get the 6th, while 5th place only kind of climbed up this game around with BTR as well at 4th place. While Golden Cat is a bummer, they kind of messed it up in the last minute, getting themselves the 3rd place. Evos still doing great, got 2nd place, and Illuminate kind of get the first. Right now, we go straight into the highlights. What happened in the game just now?
And speaking of highlights here, starting on as well, everyone was kind of looting up a little bit here, and this was the fight we're talking about. Secret, got taken out rather early by Evos, but Evos, you gotta give it credit. They are a beast when it comes to fighting aggressive team fights here.
I think those two team Evos Illuminate are crazy, like super.
And of course, next up will be Purple Moon camping on the southwest side here, where they actually caught up a lot of damage with most of the teams rotating into the circle, which made it really amazing for them. And Bigatron, of course, finally, they played a really tough position. They made all the right calls. It's just that there was just the odds stacked against them, which is amazing to watch here. But of course, without that aside here, we've seen the final circle. We have to give credits. Congratulations to Eliminate the Murder, though.
Well played, really well played. Right now we go into the interview. Let's go, Pepper.